I am 1000% Thai. I'd have to have a bodyguard with me at all times. I was like, France was, it was very hard. I just wanted to be a better version of myself in order to help others.
If we only knew then what we know now, that love conquers everything, that faith can move mountains, that good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people, that loud doesn't mean strong and quiet doesn't mean weak, that closed hearts are often hurt hearts that have yet to unfold, that silence can be both beautiful and terrifying, that healing takes time and time moves both quickly and unbearably slow, that one step in any direction can change the course of your life forever, that bliss is sometimes just loving what you already have rather than wanting what you wish you had, that you will have days where you feel on top of the world and days where you feel like you have hit rock bottom, and that rising from the ashes requires going through the flames and that falling was a part of it all.
Happy good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing very well. I'm about to go to work. However, I wanted to do this quick sit down video for you guys because y'all have been requesting it. You guys are asking me, Fern, please do a little background story about yourself. So here I am, y'all. Here I am. This morning I got my chores done and everything like that. It has been a busy morning as per usual, but anyway, I'm not gonna get into my chores. I'm sure y'all already know how busy my life is, so let's get to it. Background story, y'all. I am 1000% Thai. My mom is Thai, my dad is Thai. My mom is currently living here in Thailand at the moment. My biological father lives in America. I believe he's in California. However, I don't know my biological father. I met him only once in my life and that is pretty much it. So I have father issues and abandonment issues and trust issues. Should we even start the video this way? But anyway, I was born in Thailand, y'all. I moved to America when I was about 7. I lived there with my parents, my mom, and my stepdad. My stepdad is American and his last name is Bobos, V-O-B-O-S. If you guys see me on Facebook or whatever, I have my name that my friends know me as, Fern Bobos. That's where that name comes from. It's just like a nickname of mine. Fern is actually a nickname that I believe it was my mom that gave it to me since I was like very little. Either my mom or my grandma gave me that nickname, but I think it was my mom. Everybody in my family knows me as Fern, and then later on in life I changed my name to Maytini. So some people actually know me as May here in Thailand. So yeah, sometimes you'll hear people call me Fern or May, and even Miriam. You only hear that name from another French person because it's a name that my mother-in-law gave me. It's like a Muslim name. So yeah, I go by that name as well. Y'all, I have many names, but as long as you know my heart, my soul, my intentions, and who I am, I don't really care what you guys call me. Call me whatever you like. I was born in Thailand. I live in the States. I grew up there. I went to school there. And then in my late teens, my parents got divorced. I came back to Thailand. And my husband is French and I've only been married once. I only plan to be married once. That's something that I hold very dear to me because I grew up with not like the best family situation, you know. My parents would argue a lot. It wasn't like the best childhood, but then again, it wasn't the worst either. I was very fortunate to go to good schools. When I was in America, we moved around quite a bit due to my stepfather's job. He's a chemical engineer. When I first moved to America, we lived in Phoenix, Arizona, or Scottsdale actually, and then we moved to Naperville, Illinois, and then after Naperville, I moved to Houston, Texas, or the Woodlands, Texas, if you guys actually know where the Woodlands is. It's like a chic neighborhood, you know? So yeah, I went to like many schools when I was in America. I changed schools like nearly every year. A lot of my friends thought that I was a military brat because they knew like how often I would move and stuff. So I didn't really have like real long-term friendships until later on in life. And also I lived in Singapore for a year as well. When I was what, like 13, 14, somewhere around there. I went to Singapore for a year because my stepdad was working in Saudi Arabia. He asked me if I wanted to go with him and I said no because of the situation and everything. He said like if I went there and if I went to school there, I'd have to have a bodyguard with me at all times. I was like, that doesn't sound safe, and I didn't want him to worry about me. So I was just like, no, I don't think that's a great idea. It was a choice to go to either a private school in Switzerland or in Singapore, and I chose Singapore because I wanted to be close to my mom. At that time, my parents were already divorced and my mom was already back in Thailand, and I stayed with my stepdad so I could finish my education. Singapore was amazing, by the way. I loved living in Singapore. I lived there only a year, but still. I have been extremely fortunate to have lived in several countries. I've lived in America, like I said before. I also lived in France with my husband. My husband and I, we've been moving back and forth between Thailand and France. That's how I learned my French, because in France, like if you don't know the language, it's very, 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 very difficult to live there because everybody speaks French, and French people, they don't care if you can't speak their language. They're not like that helpful. No offense, French people. It's amazing how when you need to do something, your brain works in such a magical and amazing way. So during my time in France, I learned French. I also went to school actually, only for a year though, but it helped a lot. I wish I could have gone for longer. And plus, when we first lived in France, my kids were still too small, so I had to take care of them. And once they got older and went to school, that's when I started to like take care of myself. And then my YouTube journey sort of started. It has been an amazing experience, you guys. I've been on YouTube for like 4 years now. It took me 4 years to get monetized, but here I am. I'm finally monetized, and I would like to thank you guys for all of your support, by the way. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here where I am right now. It's amazing how supportive this community has been to me. I am so grateful for every single one of y'all. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing. But anyway, let's go back to my story. France was, it was very hard. By the way, my husband is Muslim, so it's a little bit special. Our relationship is extremely special. You wouldn't meet many like mixed religion couples, or like mixed religion and mixed culture couples, should I say. He grew up in France, obviously. I grew up in America and also in Thailand. And I wouldn't say that I'm an atheist now. I do believe that there is a creator. I believe that there is a sky daddy. I don't actually know the proper name to give my creator, but I do believe in a creator. However, I don't put myself in any religion because I don't want to be categorized in anything, you know. I just believe that living life to the best of your ability, trying to be the best person or the best human being you possibly can, respecting others, being mindful, being kind, having compassion for others, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. I think that is more important than saying that, oh yes, I'm this religion or that religion and whatever. Because if you don't truly believe in what your actual religion is, like fully believe in it, yeah, it's just not, it's not for me, you guys. You know, I just don't want to be classed in any category. Y'all, I am like all over the place. This is why I don't do sit down videos, because I feel like my brain is just like so scattered. I should have planned out this video but I didn't, y'all. I haven't had time to plan anything out. I just wanted to come and sit here and talk to you guys. But yeah, having a religious husband and not being very religious myself has been challenging, very challenging, because we butt heads quite a lot, and also our personality, we have similar personality traits. I'm quite stubborn, hard-headed. My husband is extremely stubborn and hard-headed. He has a lot of pride as well. So at the beginning of our relationship, it was just like, you know, it was hot and wild. But it has been amazing, you guys. I've been married to my husband for how many years now? Since 2008. But we've been together much longer than that, obviously. There are challenges, I think, you know, there are challenges in everything in life. There are ups and downs, and we've been able to stick together and stay together because we've worked out our differences and we respect each other. With time, you get to know one another a lot better. And my husband has been with me through everything, you know. He has been with me through all the ups and downs, through all of my surgeries. And when I came out of surgery, he took care of me, he bathed me, he, you know, he saw me at my worst and also at my best. We are like yin and yang. We are so different. It's just like, it's crazy, but here we are 18 years later, we're still together, you know. I feel like in life, everything happens for a reason, and everybody you meet for a reason. And I just like to thank you guys for being here. I feel like you guys are here with me watching this for a reason as well. I hope to be the sunshine in your life. I hope to be the person to bring you some positive vibe, some entertainment, maybe some motivation as well. I just want to make people's lives a little bit better. That is like my main goal in life. So for the past 3 years, we've been living in France, you guys, and we just recently moved back to Thailand about 6 months ago. I am currently working as a real estate consultant or a real estate agent. I'm a manager for the firm that I'm working for. I just recently started working with the firm, but I've been in the real estate business for quite some time. I'm also a certified personal trainer, by the way, you guys. That's how my YouTube channel started out. At first, my content was all about fitness because I lost 50 pounds naturally, and I wanted to motivate and share my story to other women to show them that it is possible to lose weight and keep it off and do it in a healthy way. And through my journey, I became a certified personal trainer because I wanted to gain more knowledge, and I just wanted to be able to help others better, you know. I just want to be a better version of myself in order to help others. Anyway, you guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing a little bit more about my story, about my background and my journey, basically. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like button because it really does help support my channel. And if you guys are new, please consider subscribing and join our little family. And I hope to see you guys soon. Mwah.